Okay, so hello everyone. Warm welcome to FM online training session after a long break. My name is Marcin. I'm FM World UK product trainer, and today's webinar I'm running with Gabriel, who is a nutritionist and an ambassador of the Fit6 program in Italy. Hello, Gabriel.
Hi, Marcin. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Yeah. So today we're going to discuss some of our Nutricode supplements. At the end of the webinar, you will have a chance to ask Gabriel or me some questions. And we will also announce at the end of the webinar some good news for you. So it's worth staying with us until the end of the webinar. The webinar training, the training session will last approximately 60 minutes. So stay with us. So here is a quick summary. What are you going to learn today? So today you are going to learn and improve your knowledge of 5 Nutricode supplements, which is Probiotic, Liposomal Vitamin C, Calcium, Digestive, and Memory. Also, you're going to improve your skills, areas of expertise, and boost your confidence to sell and recommend Nutricode supplements to the public. And as you know, the more you know, the better your knowledge, the more self-confident you are. So during the session, you will learn how the supplements benefit your body, what ingredients or active substances they contain. You will learn some interesting facts that may help you understand the features and benefits of the supplements, and also who could be your potential customers. So, Gabriel, could you tell us all the important facts and information about probiotics?
So, thank you, Marcin, and I say another time hello to everyone and welcome to our webinar appointment. So, speaking about probiotics, these are also called good bacteria that naturally live in our digestive tract. Okay, these bacteria cells are very, very important for our health, for the proper functioning of our whole organism. They, for example, participate in the digestion of what we eat, for example, work together with our immune system, and are important for the health of the digestive tract itself. Obviously, in a supplement, one kind of supplement, we only have some types of bacteria, but billions of different bacteria cells live in our intestine. So a bacterium to be called as a probiotic, that is to be useful for our health, must have all of the characteristics that you can see in the next slide. For example, Marcin, please. Marcin, okay, thank you very much. Okay, in this slide, for example, and the first of things, it must have a proven, okay, beneficial activity for those who use it, and the other things, okay, that must be safety consumed, that must be isolated from human, because a probiotic must be human-based bacteria, okay, for example, and survive in our intestine after ingestion. Therefore, this kind of supplement must contain bacteria that are really good. Otherwise, unless use a supplement. Okay. So this moment, or this kind of reason, okay, is that Nutricode has created this new supplement that contain different certified bacteria cells with proven health benefit. Okay, this kind of supplement that you can see here in this slide, this new product, probiotic based cell probiotic, but proven beneficial activity, okay, with this kind of cell bacteria that we can found in this kind of new supplement. Go on, Marcin, please.
Yep.
Okay, and in this slide we can see the bottom line of our the main point of our supplement. Okay, this kind of supplement is useful for everyone, for example, to restore the natural balance of the intestine or our intestine, for example, when you feel bloating, when we have digest poorly, when we have, for example, heaviness of the stomach during or after antibiotic therapy. Okay, these kind of times are several reasons when we can use our supplement to improve our health, for example. Okay, and that you can see here, certain types of good bacteria can also, for example, create B vitamin. Okay, keep bad bacteria from getting out of control and masking our sick, for example, etc., etc. Okay. It's your turn, Marcin, please.
Yeah, okay, that's great. So guys, if you have any questions about the probiotic, you will have a chance to ask Gabriel some more questions at the end of the webinar. So now let's move on with our training session and let's talk about vitamin C. I know that everyone knows vitamin C, but we're gonna talk about liposomal vitamin C. But before that, let me tell you a few key facts about vitamin C in general. So vitamin C, as you know, is commonly known as ascorbic acid. It is an essential nutrient that your body needs to function properly. One of the key functions is supporting your immune system. It is also great for improving and supporting your cardiovascular system and production of collagen, which is a building block of connective tissue, your teeth, your skin, and your cartilage, for example, in the knee. Vitamin C plays a major role in repair of different body tissues. Also, it is a very strong antioxidant, which means it protects against free radical activities, and also it's very important it improves absorption of iron. So if someone is iron deficiency, it is a very good idea to increase maybe intake of vitamin C. Did you know that other animals like dogs or cats or other mammals, they create their own vitamin C, but unfortunately, as humans, we cannot. We lost the ability during evolution and scientists haven't figured out why. So our bodies are not able to store vitamin C. So therefore, we need to provide it with regular intakes of this vitamin in order to stay healthy. Vitamin C is water-soluble vitamin. This makes its absorption a little bit challenging. Water-soluble nutrients like vitamin C might have a problem getting into the cell because, as you know, oil and water do not mix together. So this is a quite important fact to remember when you recommend later on liposomal vitamin C. So water and oil do not mix. Our cells are covered by a membrane that allows nutrients to go in and out, every single cell. However, the membrane is made of fat cells, which are called lipids. Fat-soluble vitamins can go into the cell easily by passive transport. And for example, vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. Whereas water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C can go into the cell by active transport that requires extra energy. Not many people are familiar with liposomal vitamin C and how it differs from traditional vitamin C supplements. So that's why it is important for you to know that, before you start recommending the liposomal vitamin C. So now, the word liposome is derived from the Greek word lipo, which means fat, and soma, which means body. So the term liposomal means the nutrient is encased in microscopic lipid spheres called liposomes. Liposomes are used to encase nutrients like vitamin C to help your body better absorb them. And why? Because sometimes our body needs a little bit more help. So how well you absorb regular old vitamin C depends on many factors. For example, how well is your gut, how your kidneys are reabsorbing in general. So plus regular oral supplements forms of vitamin C can only raise the vitamin blood levels to a certain extent, even at a very high dose. So for example, if you take 1000 vitamin C at once, perhaps if your body needs only 200, then the rest will be excreted out of the body. So taking vitamin supplements in general is linked to a bunch of health benefits. So for example, I found a study here that that vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C, is 1.77 times more bioavailable than other vitamin C supplements. So one thing to remember is that liposomal vitamin C is much better absorbed by your body. And also it stays longer in your system. So when you take traditional vitamin C, its level peaks for about 2 to 4 hours in the blood. After this period, what the body considers excess expels via the urine, or sometimes in extreme cases through stool. So that's why when you take too much vitamin C, you may have a diarrhea. So liposomal vitamin C is absorbed directly into the cell, keeping the blood levels normal. So this means almost all of the vitamin is utilized by your body. So liposomal vitamin C helps also protect vitamin C as it travels through the body's digestive system, which improves absorption rates and also helps boost the vitamin blood level, as I mentioned. One more thing to remember about the liposomal vitamin C, it's much easier for your stomach, it's much easier for your gut, and in this way, it can help to reduce any gastrointestinal symptoms like bloating or diarrhea compared to a normal form of vitamin C. So, a few health benefits. So liposomal vitamin C is essential for regeneration of the body tissues. It helps delay skin aging processes because it's important for collagen. It also supports the functioning of the immune system and circulatory system. It supports the absorption of iron, and also it's essential for teeth and gum, as I mentioned. So who is this supplement for? So it will benefit everyone who would like to boost their immune system and enhance the iron absorption. So for example, people who are deficient in iron, who would like to improve their skin condition, elasticity, who would like to look after their cardiovascular system and also prevent gum diseases. It can be also recommended for everyone who's got sensitive stomach, sensitive gut. As I mentioned, it will prevent symptoms such as bloating or discomfort. So is there anything else, Gabriel, that you would add about our liposomal vitamin C?
No, I think it's you are a very, very, very good professor.
Okay, so we can move on to the next supplement then. Yeah. So let's move on to the digestive.
Very good job.
This is another great Nutricode supplement, and yeah, perhaps we're all curious to find out a little bit more about that.
Thank you, Marcin. So this is the my second supplement, and it's called Digestive. Okay, digestion, the processes behind the digestion, our digestion, begins in the stomach and is later completed in the small intestine. Okay, here in this zone of our intestine, we have digestive proteins that are called enzymes that are produced by the pancreas. So every time we eat, the pancreas, our pancreas, and the digestion of nutrients. Okay, these enzymes are named, for example, after the molecules they digest. Amylase, for example, digests starch. No, lactose, for example, are for lactose, and protease are for digest proteins, no, and so on. So to digest well, okay, we need to produce enzymes, enough amount of enzymes to digest everything we eat, for example. Otherwise, we can feel bloated with full stomach, etc. And if this happen, for example, all we can do, okay, is to give all we can do is to give our body the digestive enzymes it needs. Okay, go on, Marcin, please.
Yeah.
And here we are, okay, the enzymes, okay, that we can find in our new product, okay, amylase, protease, lactase, lipase, and cellulase, okay, to digest the cellulose, okay, and that we can find in vegetable product, okay. And this kind of enzymes we need to digest, okay, everything we eat. And this is because, for example, our body does not always produce them, I mean, this kind of enzymes, okay, in an adequate amount, for example, especially in period, for example, when we are stressed, when we have in a stressed period for many things, okay, for many kind of things, for example, even stressed, even mental stressed period, for example, okay. So thanks to this new product, they prevent the feeling of heaviness, for example, and significantly improving the well-being, okay? So we understand that product, okay, this unique product, this supplement can be a useful aid to all these people who have difficult digestion. And a classic example are lactose intolerant people, for example, okay? This is the only kind of intolerance, okay, that are proven by medicine, the lactose intolerance, okay. And if you are, for example, intolerant with this kind of sugar, because lactose is a sugar, okay, complete intolerance or medium intolerance, for example, or not so high intolerance of lactose, okay, for example, we can use this kind of supplement. Okay.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Marcin.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. So now let's move on to calcium. So my first question is, why do we need calcium? Calcium plays a role in many of your body's basic functions. Your body needs calcium in order to circulate blood, moves your muscles, and release certain hormones. Calcium also plays a role because it carries messages from your brain to other parts of your body. Many enzymes require calcium ions as a cofactor, including several of the coagulation factors which are responsible for your blood clotting. So calcium, it's not only about your teeth or bones, as perhaps you're mostly familiar with that. So yes, that's true. Calcium is a major part of your teeth and bone health as well. but not many people realize that it helps with other processes as well. So, yes, it makes your bones stronger and more dense. You can think of your bones as a body's calcium reservoir. If you don't get enough calcium in your diet, your body will take it from your bones because your body needs calcium. So when your body takes it from your bones, obviously it may make your bones a bit weaker. Calcium is even more important for women. Several studies that I found show that calcium may ease symptoms of premenstrual syndrome, PMS. And this concluded that basically women with PMS have a lower intake of calcium and magnesium and lower serum levels of this mineral. A lack of calcium could lead to other health issues. For example, for adults, too little calcium can increase your risk of developing osteoporosis, of frail or porous bones that are easily broken. Osteoporosis is especially common in older women, which is why the NHS in the UK recommends they consume more calcium than men. Calcium helps maintain healthy weight as well, and this is quite interesting. If there's any deficiency of this mineral in your diet, the body will tend to release parathyroid hormone, which in turn stimulates the bones to release this mineral into the bloodstream. This maintains the calcium level in your body. On the other hand, your parathyroid hormone also stimulates production of fat in your body and prevents its breakdown, which can subsequently makes you obese. So you may put on weight. So basically make sure that you are taking the right amount of calcium so that obesity does not creep in. Obviously, there are other factors that may predispose people to gain weight, but as we talk about calcium, I just wanted to make a note of it because I think that's a really good selling point if you recommend our supplement. Also, calcium protects your cardiac muscle. Sufficient amount of this mineral can help cardiac muscle contract and relax properly. It helps the nervous system maintain a proper pressure of the arteries as well. So if there is calcium drop, a hormone called calcitrol is released in your body, which contracts the smooth muscles of arteries and thereby increasing your blood pressure. So this is quite important point as well. That's what happens when there's a lack of calcium in your body. Another very important point is that calcium controls alkaline pH level in your body. So things like junk food, excess sugar, or preserved food, all of these items, they form acidic environment inside your body, and which, according to some reports that I found, could raise your kidney stones and hypertension, and sometimes even be a starting point of cancer. So calcium helps maintaining a healthy pH in your body, thereby improving your vitality and, generally speaking, overall health. The next point that I would like to discuss is dental care. So calcium protects your teeth by keeping the jawbone strong, with, throughout your life, basically, which in turn ensures tight-fitting teeth where bacteria cannot thrive. Thus, before your teeth and gums start to giving you trouble, be sure that you will maintain a good calcium level in your blood, whether through diet or by supplementing with Nutricode supplements. So when you speak to your customers, it is always a good idea to find out whether their diet is rich in calcium or not. So if they are, for instance, lactose intolerant, they don't like dairy products, that may be, an idea for you that this person may be calcium deficient. And also another point, very important point, it transports nutrients throughout your body. So without calcium, all nutrients cannot be properly transported throughout your body. A very important point, calcium and vitamin D relationship. So you need vitamin D to absorb calcium. Your body needs vitamin D, which is a fat-soluble vitamin, to absorb a good amount of calcium. So even if your diet is rich in calcium, even if you take dietary supplement, which is Nutricode calcium, and you don't have enough vitamin D in your blood, you may not absorb calcium properly. So, so make sure that also you supplement vitamin D, especially during the winter time, during the autumn time, because that's the period where you don't expose your skin to the sunlight, and actually skin is the best source of vitamin D, but only when it's exposed to the sunlight, which shines at a certain angle. Yeah, so Gabriel, have you got anything else to add?
Only one thing
about the
only
relationship
one thing,
between
Marcin, that
vitamin D
I like
and
to
calcium?
Yes, I like to discuss only small things. For example, the point that you said, the link between calcium and pH, the balance of our pH, because you know, and we all, and this information is already know. Okay.
Yeah.
Our diet, our Occidental diet is very acidificant, okay? Because if we eat some processed food, okay,
yeah,
we unbalance our pH, okay, and we go down, okay, in the acidification mood, for example. I use these terms, okay, and our H+ species grow up, okay, and we need a lot of amount of calcium to balance our pH, okay, because if we stay in acidificant mood, okay, we can go into a very span of disease, for example, diabetes, heart disease, etc., etc. And I think, in my opinion, this key point, okay, is one of key point to why you have to use this kind of supplements, okay? Okay, sure, for the bones, for the health of the bones, etc., etc. But if we are talking about diet, okay, we have to use calcium and vitamin D to absorb this kind of molecule, okay, in the better way, okay, to stay healthy.
Yeah, great. So now let's move on.
Oh, this is mine. Okay. No, this is your slide. Excuse me. Okay.
Yeah, just wanted to sum up that basically this supplement, it's important for everyone who would like to build and maintain strong bones and take care of their teeth. It's also essential for people who would like to support the proper function of their heart, muscles, and nerves. And also you can recommend it to ladies who suffer from PMS. So basically, calcium supplements can help you get the right amount. Not everyone gets the calcium they need from the diet alone. So if you are lactose intolerant, as I mentioned, or vegan, or you're just not a fan of dairy products or your customers, you might find it difficult to get enough calcium in your diet. So then it is a very good idea to start taking some calcium as a supplement. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the next supplement, which is memory.
Yeah.
So Gabriel,
okay.
can you
this
tell
is
us
my
a little bit more
supplement.
about that? Yeah.
So thank you, Marcin. Okay, so talking about memory is our ability, okay, to concentrate, for example, to form new memories and above all, to fix these new memories, this new information over the time and time, okay, is linked, all of these kinds are linked to the health of our neuronal cells, our neurons, okay? which are the cell that make up, okay, our entire nervous system. So if we have healthy neurons, okay, you know, we will also have excellent cognitive and mnemonic abilities. No, you know, this is because the function of neurons are something dynamic, not static. Okay, because every kind of metabolism of our neurons are based on the construction of neurotransmitters and proteins. Okay, this is something dynamics build, grow up, okay, and digest this kind of neurotransmitter and proteins, build another time, etc., etc. Okay, that must be continuously created when and if they are needed. Okay, and this is the base of our brain. Okay, because we are cells, some kind of cells that are named neurons, and this kind of cells, they must be linked between them. Okay, so Marcin, please.
Yeah, let's focus on the content of this supplement, because I think that's quite important to discuss all of the ingredients, because it contains very important ingredients that will benefit the nervous system and the brain.
Because this is a very, very important new supplement, okay? And we therefore need, okay, to keep our neural cells healthy, no, you know. And what you see here in this slide is our new food supplement, Nutricode Daily Care line, okay, that are called memory, no? And in the left side, okay, you can see herbal extract, okay, bacopa extract, lion's name extract, and etc., etc. And this kind of plant extract, herbal, okay, that are here to stimulate the vitality and the metabolism of our neurons. For example, bacopa are used for 1,000 of years in India, okay, that I mean, the Ayurvedic medicine. And talking about the neurotransmitters, the metabolism of this kind of molecules, okay, the bacopa stimulate the secretion and the regulation of serotonin, okay, that are called the good state of mind neurons, okay, and have also affect the neuroprotective effect. The second plant that we can find in our supplement is the lion name extract, okay, and this kind of herb is quite different between the bacopa, because prevent dementia and enhance the brain ability, okay, to grow up, and the communication between neurons, okay, that this kind of plant promote the communication between neurons, okay, then and unfortunately this kind of ability, okay, typically declines with age. Other kind of important ingredient that we can find in this new supplement is L-tyrosine, okay, and L-citrulline, because this kind of amino acids are here to building new neurotransmitters, and L-tyrosine is the building block of this kind of neurotransmitter, because using these amino acids, our body, our brain build up the neurotransmitters, for example, serotonin, okay, because building up and managing the L-tyrosine, our brain, okay, build up, for example, the serotonin. L-citrulline is a different amino acids, okay, and this kind of amino acids is a precursor of nitric oxide. and is a crucial neurotransmitter because this kind of neurotransmitters here, okay, the nitric oxide, NO, okay, also stimulate the growing of new cells, of new kind of cells, of neurons, okay. It's quite difficult to explain because our neuron cells, okay, the precursor, for example, of our cellular, our neurons, this kind of neurotransmitter stimulating the the growing of the small neuron cells in the definitive and useful neural cells, okay? And other kind of useful ingredient that we can find here is the vitamin, the B5 and B2 vitamins, and this kind of vitamins are here to grow up and to support the energetic metabolism of our neurons, okay? So, the next slide, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so who is this supplement for? Who would you recommend it for?
Okay. So this is an important supplement for all people, okay, all those people who needed additional mental focus, okay? For example, if we are in a stressful time, okay, and we need to stay focused at the work, at the university, okay, with family, for example, for people who work and need to stay focused, okay, for those who need study, and for people who are no longer so young, okay, because with the aging, our neuronal capacity, okay, we lose our, okay, in a small amount, I mean, okay, but with aging, is possible to lose a small amount of our neuronal cells and our neuronal capacity, okay? And this is a very important supplement to prevent this breakdown of our neuronal cell. And for those who feel that is difficult to concentrate, okay, and the first and the second point, okay, is quite the same, okay. If, for example, we are in a very stressful period, okay, this kind of supplement can be very useful for our brain, for the health of our brain, and to stay focused, okay, because you know, okay, if our brain is in a healthy state, okay, we can use it in a better way, okay? So if we need to stay focused, we can use this kind of very important supplement.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you, Marcin.
Okay, guys, so now, before we move on, here's a quick summary for you. A very important points about each of the supplements. If you want, you can print screen. So once again, just to sum up all of the webinar, the information that we're trying to pass to you. So basically, probiotic, Nutricode Probiotic supports the gut microbiome, which plays a number of roles in health by digesting certain foods, controlling the immune system, and producing important chemicals that the body cannot make by itself. Liposomal vitamin C, having all the benefits of traditional form of vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C, liposomal form is easier on the stomach, it's generally better absorbed, and can raise your blood levels of vitamin C more effectively, which increases the efficiency of vitamin C in your body functions. Calcium, not being produced by the body, which is very important. Calcium plays a role in blood circulation, moves your muscles, helps to release different hormones and carry messages through your nervous system. It is a major component of your bones and teeth, and if you don't get enough calcium in your diet, your body will take it from your bones, basically. And memory, containing herbal extracts, amino acids, phospholipids, and vitamins. So this supplement supports your brain function. It has a positive effect on your mood and regeneration of damaged brain cells. It helps to slow down the aging process, improves concentration. Active components are responsible for biosynthesis of the main neurotransmitters, dopamine, adrenaline, noradrenaline, and nitric oxide. They improve blood supply, oxygenation, and nutrition at the cellular level. And finally, digestive. The enzymes obtained in this supplement that are obtained in the fermentation process: amylase, protease, cellulase, lactase, and lipase. They support the digestion of sugars, proteins, and fats, breaking them down into a form that is easily absorbed by the body. As a result, the supplement improves digestion, allows the nutrients from food to be easily absorbed by the body. Consequently, it prevents the feeling of heaviness, bloating, and also significantly improves well-being. So now, before we reveal a very good news for you, here is the time for you to use the Q&A option to ask Gabriel, our expert, some questions about the supplements that we've discussed today. So if you have any questions about the supplements, feel free to click Q&A, and we'll be very happy to answer. So guys, any questions?
Take your time.
Okay, so we've got question number 1.
Okay.
So Gabriel, are all the supplements suitable for vegans?
Yeah. This kind of supplement, one moment, yeah, calcium, yes. Liposomal, I don't know the liposomes, if they are an animal liposome or vegetal liposome. I don't know these things. You have any information?
Yeah, you know, guys, some supplements are suitable for vegans, and basically you can find information on the packaging of the product, but also you can find the information in the catalog. So when you go to the online shop, all the information are there, because some of the supplements do contain a gelatin capsule.
Yeah, this is the main problem.
And then basically, yes, they cannot be used by vegans.
Yeah.
Yes, all the information are definitely those who are suitable for vegans. They are marked accordingly in our catalogs. Okay, the next question.
The next question.
Are there any you cannot take if pregnant? So are there any supplements, yeah, presumably of those that we've discussed today, that you wouldn't recommend to pregnant ladies? Yeah. So let's focus on those supplements that we've discussed today.
For example, digestive, okay? Because the pregnancy woman, they can feel bloating because they have in their body the new baby, okay? And the baby press the stomach, okay, for example. And they could, they need and health, for example, then healthfully digest, okay, for example, and they can use this new supplement, okay, to feel better.
Yeah, okay. The next question is, do any of the supplements interfere with other medications?
One moment, I can't see this. Okay, one moment, please. Okay, okay. Now I see the question. Yeah. Okay. Are there any you cannot take if pregnant? Okay, and the other one?
Yeah, so the next question is, do any of the supplements interfere with other medications? I think that's going to be quite a difficult question to answer, because different medications may interfere with different especially active ingredients or herbal extracts. So I think the best idea would be if someone takes any medications, or you've got customers who take any medications and are interested in a particular supplement, the best idea would be to get a list of ingredients that the supplement contains. And
write me an email, please, with all of your medication, okay, and ask me privately.
Yeah, so you can send the question to Gabriel, or you can just ask your GP, because it's very difficult to give you just one definite answer. Yes, some of them, they may interfere with medications, right?
Yeah, right.
So let's move on to the next question.
For example, the calcium, okay, if they take some and a medicine for the health, for example, for the blood pressure, they can, for example, reduce the absorption, the calcium, the excess of calcium in our intestine. Okay, they could reduce the absorption of one kind of medication, but we can use a very, very big amount of medication, okay? And for this reason, okay, please write me an email with the with your medication, okay? And we can discuss privately with the case, for example.
Okay, Gabriel, how about this question? About probiotics, because we know that probiotics, our probiotic is suitable for people who take antibiotics, for instance, after taking antibiotics. So are there any medications that probiotic shouldn't be taken with?
Okay, allora, antibiotics, you mean?
No. Somebody is asking a question if there are any medications that probiotics shouldn't be taken with. Can you, if you take different kinds of medication, can you also take probiotics?
Yeah, in this case, I think it's not a problem, because it's the same question, for example. Okay, it's the same question. We have a specific medicine that are linked, for example, with a specific supplement. Okay, and if you take this specific medicine, you can take this specific supplement, for example. And other problem we can find taking astaxanthin, for example, but we talk about this the next time.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question, which is quite interesting and is related to the supplements that we've been talking about, is from Emma. So can you take Digestive with Drina Plus? So we've got other supplement, and so is it possible to?
Yeah, you can.
There's no contraindications?
No, in this case, no.
Okay, and
can you take them all together, or are they some you should take together? Okay, we have a list, no?
Yeah, definitely.
We have a list, and you can combine it.
Yeah. So guys, if you're not sure whether you can combine certain supplements, you should go to our website, and there is a list of all Nutricode supplements, and you can find those ones which you can take together and those ones which you cannot take together. So that will be the best way to do it. So go to our website, to the download section, where you can find all of the information about the supplements.
And are they safe to take if you breastfeeding? If you breastfeeding, is better if you don't take supplement, for example, except liposomal vitamin C and omega-3. Okay, and about omega-3 we will take in the next time. Okay, all of other supplement, for example, or no, for example, digestive, we can take it because you don't absorb our this kind of supplement, okay, that remain in the small intestine, and you don't absorb the content of the supplement. But for example, memory and no, you can also take the probiotic for the same reason, okay? Because we don't absorb the bacteria, okay? They must remain in our digestive tract. But for example, if you take memory, herbal extract, okay, can go into the milk, in your breast milk, and is not so funny, that could not be so funny for the baby, okay? And write me, for example, the supplement you like or you want to take, and we will see it together.
Okay, great. And here is an interesting question as well. Can you take vitamin C, vitamin D3, and calcium together? And also, if you have an underactive thyroid.
Okay, can you take vitamin C, vitamin D, and calcium together? And also, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, great. So
but
now,
if you have underactive thyroid, I think you use medicine, T3, for example. Okay, but if you are if you use this kind of medicine, you can take this kind of vitamin. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's find out. Another interesting question. So the question from Jennifer: are all the supplements only recommended for adults?
Allora, are all the supplements recommended for adults? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So someone perhaps is asking, can you recommend those supplements to teenagers or adolescents, or they are just for adults?
No, only teenagers. Okay, it's not a problem.
Okay. So, okay, interesting question. I'm hypertensive and I get a lot of headaches with Nutricode product. Which Nutricode product should I use?
All of those that we have seen tonight, okay, for example, calcium, vitamin C, liposomal, because is useful for the blood pressure, okay, vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C, and if you use this kind of supplement, is useful for the high blood pressure, okay, and if you have a high blood pressure, you can you can experiment headaches and also memory, okay, for the health of your neurons, because if you have this kind of pathology, okay, the headaches, your neurons are not so happy, I think, okay, are not so very happy, okay, because they are under enhance of blood pressure, on the head, okay, and if you use memory, is better for you, for example. And another kind of supplement that you can use is the omega-3, but we'll see it the next time.
Yeah. And so Gabriel, is there a certain amount of time people should take supplements, or once they start, they can take them for the rest of their lives? So how would you answer this question?
But this kind of product are not medicine, are healthy product. And for example, vitamin C, okay, we have to take it all of our life. Digestive, if you need it in special moment. Probiotic,
yeah,
okay, and calcium, okay, we can use this kind of supplement all of our life. Okay, we have not a period and stop it and gain it another time, stop, etc., etc. With imbalance period, for example, we can use it all time.
Yeah, so for example, as we discussed vitamin C, right? So our body doesn't produce vitamin C. So we should take it all the time on the regular basis, because as we all know, fruit and vegetables nowadays, they do not contain, you know, such great concentration of vitamin C as they used to in the past, and because of the soil, right? Because of the environment they grow with. So especially during the winter time, you can even increase slightly taking vitamin C in order to prevent different infections, bacterial, viral, and so on. And also calcium, as we mentioned, if someone doesn't really eat dairy products, if someone is lactose intolerant, and so that definitely will be lacking calcium in their diet. And as we know, the body doesn't really produce calcium. You need to provide it from the diet. So in this instance, perhaps it's a good idea to supplement calcium on the daily basis.
We don't, for example, consume enough calcium. We don't introduce the everyday amount for this mineral, for example, as the same for the vitamin C. And we do not eat enough vegetable product. Okay, and this kind of supplement, for example, we can, we have to use it. No, you have to use it. Calcium, vitamin C, but for our health, for our life, to stay better.
And Gabriel, so for example, if someone is deficient in calcium or is deficient in other minerals or vitamins, so how long do you need to take, how long do you need to wait to feel the benefits of a certain supplement?
If are in a proven deficiency, okay, in a medical proven deficiency, 1 month, in my opinion, is enough. But to see if are in a good state of the introduction of this product, okay, they have to do a blood test, okay, for example, for the calcium, for the vitamin D. But for the vitamin D, maybe is not enough 1 month. You have to use it 3, 4, 5 months, okay, to see the benefit. For the calcium, 1 month, okay, you can see the benefit of the use of this product.
Okay, so great. Guys, it's been already 1 hour, so there has been, you know, a lot of information here. We've got many questions, which is great, because that will give us an idea what to prepare for other
45 questions.
Yes, and other webinars. So it's not really possible to answer all of the questions tonight, but thank you very much for that. We'll save the chat, and we'll definitely prepare a webinar based on those questions. So now I think we shall move on, and I'm going to reveal a great news for you tonight. So guys, tonight, because of the webinar, we've prepared for you a promo code, which is Daily Care. So Daily Care, that's the promo code that you will have to use when you go to our online shop and when you do your shopping. So with this promo code, you will get 20% off on all Daily Care Nutricode. So this promo is valid from Friday, today, the 16th of September, 8 p.m. until Saturday, the 17th of September, 11:59 p.m. So take advantage of that, take a print screen of the slide, share it on social media, share it with your team members and your business partners, and take advantage of this great offer. So remember, Daily Care is the promo code, and you'll get 20% off on all daily care Nutricodes. So I just want to let you know that this training session will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. The video will be uploaded. So if you want to go back to some of the information, if you want to see the slides, you'll be free to do so. If you want to share this video with your team members who couldn't join with us tonight, you are very welcome to do so. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. So it was a pleasure for us to prepare this training session for you. We hope that you'll use this knowledge in order to build your business successfully. Thank you very much, Gabriel, for joining us today and sharing your knowledge. I know that you are 1 hour ahead of us, so it's much later in Italy than in the UK. And
here it's 10 o'clock in Italy, and UK, I think it's 9 o'clock, no?
That's correct. That's correct. So thank you guys for joining us. We hope to see you soon. We'll consider your questions and remember the promo code. So have a good evening, have a good night, and see you next time.
Bye, Marcin, and thank you very much.
Take care.
See you the next time.
See you.